Hello. Hello. It is Wednesday. Hi, everyone. Hello. I I need to talk to you about anxiety. Hey, yo. Let's talk about anxiety for a second. I saw on my phone that it was 2 o'clock and that I would have to start streaming in an hour. You know, an hour ago, I saw that it was 2 o'clock. And I lay down on the couch just to get away from the computer for a second because I've been sitting here all day. And my heart started pounding and it's like, oh my God, I gotta stream. Oh my God, I have to do this again. I have to do these stupid voices for this game I play. And for whatever reason, my brain decided, it's like, hey, you know that thing you enjoy? You know how you like streaming, you like interacting with chat, you like playing these dumb games on the internet? I'm gonna make you real worried about it. Let's get really, really anxious about it. So that's where I've been for the last hour. It's not great. I ended up calming myself down by going up and brushing my cat a whole bunch. I pulled an entire hair worth of fur off of her. Like, I don't know where the fur comes from on this cat, because it's something. She's nice and soft now, though, and hopefully it will reduce the number of hairballs, because yikes, you got hairballs sometimes. Oh no, yeah, no, it happens. Anxiety, right? It's a real bitch. It's just the way it is sometimes. But hey, it's okay. We're here now. We've got friends to hang out with. Like friend Spooky and friend Danny. And Spooky, who like just pounded every single one of my redeems right even before we started. So Clean Glasses did that actually as soon as I saw it, because I realized when I looked over at OBS to see the Clean Glasses redeem, I couldn't see it very well because of the smudge on my glasses. So I did that. Congrats on first. I will take my meds right now so that I don't die. And there's the hydrate as well. What? On your TV? Oh shit. Am I worth that much screen real estate? There's a free yawn for you from that stretch. Oh, you're gonna make me blush, Spooky. I'm on your TV now? Hold on. Let's how big am I on your screen, Spooky? Is this good? You want me to be bigger? This is as big as I can get. I can't zoom in more than this, but how's this? How's this? How big do you want me to be? Here, I'll put in all my stupid things here. You can get my sweater and my googly eyes. What? Googly eyes and my sweater. And put this on as well. And actually, let's do the smug mouth. There we go. And the ears. There, how's this? How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this? There we go. Thank you, Danny. I'm your fave Robo VTuber? How many Robo VTubers do you know? I keep looking at the preview of my OBS and I look stupid. I look like an idiot. Ah, jeez. Alright. Alright. The ears don't come free. You gotta pay for those. Only one? I'm the only one? Well, I'm glad I'm your favorite then, I guess. Speaking of Robo, I got some books in the mail last night. So yesterday I had a bunch of anime figures delivered from the regular, people, the Canada Post. And Spooky's sending me not screenshots, pictures. Hey, Len, when you take a screenshot IRL, that's just called a picture. Oh my God, I'm so big. Yeah, so Canada Post delivered my anime figures yesterday. And I thought, okay, cool. You know, this is it. And then I just didn't think about it. My partner goes and checks the door this morning, like opens the front door to check the weather this morning at around 7 in the morning. And a package had been delivered sometime between like 3 p.m. and who knows, midnight, I guess. And it was 3 TTRPG books. One of them being Aether Nexus, which is something I've been waiting on. And y'all, it is so small. It's 128 pages long, And I guess in my head, I pictured it as being a book, like a big book. This ain't. This is so small. It's very, very tight. So Ether Nexus, I'm going to talk about this for a second because this is a cool little game. Ether Nexus is a science fantasy role-playing game of mecha and magic powered by the mecha hack. I'll explain what that is in a second. Discover a high fantasy world shattered by calamity and preserved by etheric knights clad in artifact armor. And when they say artifact armor, they mean mech. It's mecha, like... It's science fantasy. They did a really cool thing. I was reading the book. I got a little upset with it at first because I'm reading it and it's like, this smells of D&D 5th edition. And I don't like 5th edition. I'm just going to come out and confess that right now. I don't like 5th edition. I don't like D&D, like just sort of in general. So I'm bitching about it to my partner. And, you know, oh, I don't like that it's based on D&D and it's a hack of D&D, but then it does this thing and it does that thing and it does this other thing. And as I was explaining the differences to my partner, I kind of talked myself back into the game. Because a lot of the changes are pretty good, actually. Like, number one thing, they made it a roll under system. Hey, y'all, I love a roll under system. I love a roll under system. Because one of the things I hate most as a GM is having to come up with target numbers or difficulty targets or whatever the hell you want to call them. Hate it. I hate it with a passion. Whereas if you give me a roll under system, then your stat sets the difficulty. How good are you at this thing? How good are you at jumping? Roll a d20. Is your jumping is 15. Roll a d20. Did you roll a 14? You did it. Good job. You jumped. You know? You roll against yourself. GM doesn't have to worry about it. The only thing the GM then has to do is decide if it's more difficult or less difficult, or if you can add on an extra die or something. And that is a more abstract way of approaching a problem, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm fine with thinking of challenges in those terms. But if you give me a book and you say, okay, your player wants to pick a lock, it's 15. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this means. Like, I guess I know what it means, but I don't think about it in the moment, and it doesn't work for me. In any case, cool little game. I said I would explain the mecha hack. There's not much to explain. The mecha hack is a hack of the black hack, which is a hack of 5th edition. And it strips out a lot of the stuff I don't like about D&D. So, one day, if I ever get my shit in order, if I ever stop being such a coward, I might try and run this one because it sounds pretty cool. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That was a tangent. But that's okay, right? You're all here to listen to me yammer and yap and talk and stuff. Speaking of yammering and yapping and talking. Do I want to get into this? I don't know that I want to get into this. I want to bitch about Armor Reforger for a second. But I don't know that I want to, really, because there's nothing to bitch about with it yet. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. I want to play Armor Reforger. It's a cool little game. It's a cool game. But I haven't quite gotten there yet. So. It's okay. Good old Arma. Real pain in my ass to get working. So hey, everyone. How are y'all doing? I didn't finish the stuff. Danny, congrats on second. You know what I should do? I should, shout some people out. So, oh, Spooky's disappeared. Rip. Well, I'll do it anyway. Hey everyone, you should go check out Spooky VT because Spooky's a cool bean. We like Spooky here. Spooky likes to play. They say they like to play a variety of games, but it's really just Marvel Rivals. It's mostly Rivals. I think the clip is Rivals, in fact. What is that?
What is going
on? I wish... Oh, that's
What?
Fortnite, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah, we occasionally play Repo together. It's a fun time. The clip was Fortnite? Okay. You should know that the size of my preview window is like postage stamp sized. It's just there to make sure that I'm where I need to be. but I don't have it big enough that I can tell where I'm doing. Also, you should go check out Danny, because Danny's awesome. We also really like Danny. Oh, I don't know why the clip is so weird. Maybe that's...
God, I was stunned.
Oh, double voice. Danny.
We're
gonna win. No other option. Let's go.
Yeah, we like Danny. Danny made my my PNG tuber model. This one. Not fully this one, but this one. So Danny's awesome. Danny's a good artist. Go to Danny if you want a PNG tuber or whatever art. Danny does it all. Okay, enough talking. We are playing Scarlet Hollow today, for real, for real, for real. Spooky pointed out the hilarity of me complaining yesterday about having a migraine and wanting to play a soft, quiet game, and then playing Observation, which is full of bright flashing lights and loud noises and tense moments. So that was on me. That was stupid. I should have just played Scarlet Hollow yesterday. But it's okay, because we're going to play it today. So, let's get nice and comfy. I hope everyone here has their popcorn and their alcohol and a mango fresh off the tree. We're gonna get back into Scarlet Hollow. My only regret is Aza isn't here to enjoy more Gretchen. Very sad. Let's all weep for Aza. I always forget how the game just fucking throws you right in. Cat, what are you doing? Alright, whatever. Recap time. We are hanging out in the house of the not these two. Her dad, their house is haunted by spookies and goblins, by ghoulies and goblins. We don't know what's in there. This is the dad, by the way. Dude's a whole slab of man. He's just good to go. So we're here to check it out because it's maybe haunted, and she fancies herself like a cryptid YouTuber. Like she likes to document stuff. And I'm gonna have to try my very best to remember what everyone's voice is. I'm pretty sure I remember Gretchen's, obviously, and I remember his, because I made him sound like a stereotypical high-pitched dweeb. She sounds like Daria, kind of. She's just sort of high-pitched, same as her. This guy sounds like if Shaggy got even more high. Okay, I'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. Let's see. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay, takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Let's see if I remember how to do this. That feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Who's saying that, Stella? Whoa. Oh, there's a stain. Yeah. That's a stain for sure. Gretchen, don't... God, I should have spent the hour I tried to reduce my anxiety by psyching myself up to do these stupid voices. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Gretchen. This is Gretchen, by the way. I'm so sad Oz not here. Ozza loves Gretchen. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. Fucking stupid voice. Why do I do this to myself? Ugh. Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong! Damn, fuck. I almost need to hide chat. I need to pretend no one's here. I don't know why I'm having so much shame about this today. I was doing this fine last week, or the week before. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. Dude, you got a mold problem, my guy. Like, cut the carpet out. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Let's get scientific about this. If you've scrubbed the stain out a bunch, maybe that's part of a summoning ritual. Sure, lady. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever, how was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. What? If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. There we are. Okay. So, here's how the game is played. They present you with 1,000,000 dialogue options. And you lock yourself in as you go. Cleaning a spooky stain? Hey, yo? Okay, well, hey, I finally get to use my button. Spooky. Bad. Down. Bad spooky. Stop that. Hey, Robin. Are they all for you? Well, these two are children, so maybe you don't want to claim all of them. She's kind of cute. Tabitha's my cousin, so I'd appreciate if you didn't go for her. I like Kanika the best, so you can't have her. Oh god, Spooky, come on. Congrats on getting third, Robin. Alright, the options for, let's see, talk to Gretchen, or Gretchen says it's a bloodstain, which will be funny because these people are all starting to think I'm insane. Think y'all are focusing too much on cleaning the stain, not off on what it's made of, which is blood. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? That's literally what I said. Probably just a rusty pipe leaking through the floor. Are you sure you scrubbed it out? Ghost blood. Ghost blood. You're not a Minecraft. Jesus Christ, Robin. Alright, listen. You can have Stella. I like Stella, but she's kind of... She needs help, you know? Just a little bit. Gretchen says it's a blood stain, and everyone looks concerned at me, except for Kanika. She doesn't seem to care. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. I forgot I named myself Leanne Crum. Ghost Blood, the best Goosebumps book that never was. Hi, Lovable. Can I call you Lovable? I don't know. I just feel protective about her. Robin? I didn't read a lot of Goosebumps growing up, but I did watch a lot of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And let me tell you about how a Canadian children's horror show instilled several lifelong irrational fears in me. There's a few I hold on to this day because of that show. Fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark? Jesus, that show was terrifying. Gretchen says? Ghost blood. Or it's just a rusty pipe leaking all over your floor. I think that'd be a bigger problem than what Leanne Crom and Stella are suggesting. Y'all tried ripping up the carpet to see what's causing the stain? That's what I said. The government owns this house. There's no way I'm leaving a big red stain in their carpet. I made sure it was pristine every morning. Besides, I also kind of assumed it was ghost blood, which it is. Generally go by Semi. The lovable part is more of a descriptor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I've got another friend, Ghostly Inaudible, who we alternate between calling Ghostly and Inaudible. I am happy calling you whatever you wish. How are you doing, Semi? Welcome to the show. We're playing some Scarlet Hollow, as you can see. And I'm doing a bad job voice acting everything. If you find yourself cringing easily at this kind of thing, this is going to be a rough ride for you. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Kanika's obviously right. Did it really not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? What if there's something written under there? Alright, only one way to be sure. Get the box cutter. Oh, fucking hell. She's just getting at it, huh? Damn. Gobly. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise, after all. Oh, dear. If anyone demands better voice acting, demand they pay you for it. You're right. That's right. My confidence is through the roof. You're doing the government a favor, really. Oh. Well, alright. Hey, are we on the main floor? Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch, the floor around it stained in reddish brown. Keen eye. Ooh, there's a broken seal around its edges. Whoever carpeted over this hatch didn't want anyone going down there. What? Which one's Alexis? Oh, her. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Y'all, okay. Can we talk about something real quick? Okay. I watched a YouTube video once where a person was at home. It was filmed, it was on YouTube. Maybe it was fake, you know? But maybe it wasn't. So anyway, guy's filming and he says, "Hey y'all, I just started recording because I keep hearing a fire alarm beep going off and I cannot find it." And he's going around this house and and then all in the back you actually hear it, right? I've got the thing for it. You actually hear in the back. And he's like, "See, there it is again." And he can't find it, and eventually the video cuts and it comes back and he says, "I found it and it's in the closet." So he's in like this little closet walk-in. It's not even a walk-in closet. It's a very regular looking closet. And he's like, "It's in here, but there's no fire alarm in here. So I spent the last 20 minutes emptying it out. And guys, and like you can see that he's pulled the carpet back and there's a fucking hatch at the bottom of his of this closet." And he's like, "I've already informed some people that I'm going to go in here. But if you never hear from me again, it's because the murderer who lives down here got me." So then he opens up the hatch and he gets, like, he crawls inside of it. And under his house, in this crawl space under his house, there is like lighting lit up and a little table and a tiny little TV and a fire alarm, and someone had been fucking living under this guy's house. And I got goosebumps just telling this story just now. Like, can you imagine? Oh, God almighty. It couldn't happen here because I live in a house with a basement, so like no one's getting under my house. I suppose they could get into the attic, but I feel like I would notice that. But like, it's just, this hatch here is making me think of that, you know? That was the first thing that came to mind. God, what a horrible thing to have happen. All right, let's back to the game. What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. That's a common thing? Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to think about it. Keen eye. Hatch. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, right? Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? We're not going down there, right? Remain silent. There's a broken seal around its edges. Someone didn't want us down there. Yeah, but how long ago was it sealed up? Whoever did this has got to be long gone, right? There's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. Oh, God, dude. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. You know, last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge. Sorry, I didn't mean to pause on the word caulk. I was just... Oh no, I didn't mean to pause on the word caulk. It's because I wasn't sure who was talking, so I had to glance up to look at the speaker's name. Oh, all right. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. Sure. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. I tested it. Oscar? Stop it. Stop that, chat. Quit it. Leave me alone. Quit mocking me. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. Oh, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. Again. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Oh, what does this guy sound like again? Like Shaggy but high, right? Or just like a stoner, like the stereotypical stoner. Uh-oh, do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. Oh, fuck. Hey. Huh? You come to in Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. Thanks, Danny. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Yeah, fuck. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend Stella turned out to be, she keeps ditching me. He's fainting, some kind of weird family thing. It was the ghost! Okay, what the hell is going on? Must be a gas leak. Okay, what the hell is going on? Maybe it's another gas pocket, or mold, or something shaken loose by the collapse yesterday. I don't know. This isn't exactly a normal occurrence for me. Now let's get the hell out of here before the bad air gives us brain damage. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering. Blah, 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 blah. I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. Yeah, no. What if... Yeah, no, you're right. There shouldn't be a door here. Oh, I guess I should mention for any new viewers who are watching, this is a visual novel with many branching paths and different storylines depending on what you do and different options and stuff. We're playing this straight. I am maintaining a single save file for this. I'm going with my gut on every single choice. We're going to play it straight through once. And then when I do eventually come back to this, we'll explore different options. But I want to play it straight through and just rely on my gut the first time. Because that way I get to avoid analysis paralysis. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Oh, well, that ain't good. Oh, poor Tabitha. What traits did I pick? Yep, talk with animals and keen eye. Have you played this one, Semi? Did you see the news that episode 5 of the script is done? They're working on it. I'm very excited for the rest. I haven't played it through yet. This is my first playthrough. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. You're excited? Yeah, me too. This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Yeah, that's an issue. Look at the teeth. You see the creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Damn, Tabitha, what was in that cream soda? Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. This? Look at all the things! Is that a dino? Oh, that's a unicorn. There's a bird. Oh, hold on. Fuck, look at this. Strokeception. Rated R. Gone wild. Strokeception. I'm sorry. That is the first place my brain went. I'm sorry, Danny. Ugh. Hey, fun fact. I can spray the chat, but chat can spray me back. There's a redeem for that if you want it. It's not that expensive either. Ew. Ew, what? Yeah. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? I don't want to pinch her. I feel like that'd be rude. The fuck are the cops gonna do? Did we die? Damn Tabitha. See, this seems almost too flippant. Let's pinch her. Reach forward and pinch your cousin. Ow, hey, what was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming. Tabitha glares at you. Whoops, sorry. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh, fucking Christ! Fuck me! Oh my god, this game doesn't usually get me. Christ! That fucking got me! Oh my god, okay, we're good. We're alright. We're okay. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? Oh. Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Bark, bark, woof, bark. This isn't Stella and Gretchen. Huh? Holy shit, Stella, you scared me, is the correct response. It is what happened. Huh, I thought Oscar said the county on this place. Is this what ghost hunts are usually like? Remain silent. Okay, I'm not stupid enough to think that this is actually Stella. The jumps have gotten you twice? Yeah, 100%. Huh? You echo Tabitha's sentiment. Stella, it's us. Oh, fuck, stop moving like that. Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Have you been possessed? Edwardine? Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. Wasn't that our great-grandmother's name? Yeah, exactly. Stella, are you okay? No, you're Stella. Quit messing around. This is definitely a dream. Remain silent. Wasn't that our great-grandmother's name? Yes, and Stella knows that. Quit messing with us, Stella. It's not funny. No, I don't like that expression at all. Not a fan of this. All of this happening right here? No good. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. Are we in hell? If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do. Am I supposed to have memorized lines or something? Does it even matter what I say? Play along. I'm not scared of Father. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job. You got me. You can stop now. Oh. A flash of pain in Stella's eyes tells you that she's keenly aware of everything that's happening right now. She is in agony. Oh no. She's been possessed. Arf. Arf. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up. She can't. She's clearly possessed. Yeah. How do we snap her out of this? Is Stella the ghost? Have I been talking to a ghost this whole time? Well, no. I love how some of the options are just, you're a dumbass, and you're trying your best with what few marbles are in your head. Right? Play along. I'm more important than your responsibilities. This one. She can't. She's clearly possessed. By what? Edwardine. Ghost! Like zoink Scoob. Edwardine Scarlet? Tabitha tenses. Ugh. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. Let her go, please. Yeah. Let her go, please. Oh, okay, well... She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Scarlet. I don't think we're in the woods. Hell no, I'm not going back into that house. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? Hold my hand, I'm scared. We should hold hands for safety, not because either of us is scared. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I love the writing in this game. Fuck, do we go after Stella? I don't want to go after Stella. I want to go after Gretchen. We have to go after Stella. Gretchen. I mean Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's just try the door. Just open the door. Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. Well, you ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. This sucks. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. The teeth! And the ditchling? And the art? The ditchlings and the... ugh. The puppet's moving on its own? Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. Yeah. God, please let this call go through. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Hey, it's... what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the call already? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Ah, fuck! Stop doing that! How you gonna get me twice with the same jump scare? Video game? Ugh. Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe we're gonna have to rescue you again. Wait, are there multiple ghosts? Charlie and now Junior, do you think it hurts them? Here we go again. Grab Tabitha, turn around and just leave. Okay, I'll pack real good. Hi, Dusty. Welcome. Charlie and now Junior. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they're the same person. Ugh. Please, he's an only child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. It's okay, Dusty. You're allowed to sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is how the brain washes itself. Do you see that recent study that came out? Showing that when you sleep, when you enter REM sleep, the brain like washes itself. It's kind of cool, actually. Oh. The collapse, Junior leaving, Charlie returning, it's starting to come together. Yeah. I haven't read up on it in a minute, so I don't know if it's still like I don't know where the review went, where the science of it went. But your brain, like, your whole brain case basically flushes itself with spinal fluid to get rid of I want to say lactic acid, but it's not lactic acid. Your brain washes itself. It basically gets inside all the ridges and whatever and washes itself. It's kind of cool. It's important. Why aren't repossessed? This is horrible. The whole thing is horrible. I hate it here. What are they talking about? Keen eye. The collapse. Junior leaving. Charlie returning. It's starting to come together. Great. Mystery solved. You can let us go now, Ghost. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. I wonder how many more of these rooms there are. Play along, Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Let's play along. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Don't play along, Leanne Crom. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. I wonder where we're going next. You know what? Continue listening. You quietly continue listening. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. That's what I'm thinking too, Tabitha. Who'd you call on the phone earlier? Let's put our heads together. What do we know? There's so many ditchlings here. Pull yourself together. We're not dead. Well, I guess there's only one to get the end of this. Shall we... Who'd you call? Who'd you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. I'm glad that Tabitha is, like, acknowledging that these things exist now. No wonder you were such a mess on Monday. Tabitha, are we bonding? I guess there's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Water. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Oh, lordy, lordy. I love the use of, like, real pictures. It's very, what does it remind me of? Madoka. It reminds me of the witches from Madoka. Walamagi Madoka Magica? Or Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica, depending on what you prefer. It reminds me of that, right? Whenever the witches would show up, it would get all, like, paper cut out. That's kind of cool. I mean, surreal, yeah, obviously. Surreal for sure. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. Why is my throat... The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Ugh, what magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, bud. With your teeth? Kanika, no! You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? It's just me, or does the shadow keep getting closer? Yeah, it's got hands now! Oh god. Kanika, I'll get you out of here, I promise. I went off the ride now. Okay, fine, I'll watch another little play. Who's this supposed to be? These scenes are all scattered. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Listen to the figure. Dang, how'd you know I have the hots for Edwardine? Kanika, I'll get you out of here, I promise. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath trying to talk to them. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Looks like there's more to this haunting than just the collapse. I'm starting to think so. Edwardine and Charlie, the plot thickens. Who's this supposed to be? That's all I want. What should I do? All I want is to get out of this place. Do you have any ideas? Looks like there's more to this haunting than just the collapse. I don't think I want to know too much about some fling my great-grandmother had. This is definitely too much information, Tabitha. And it really has nothing to do with me. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Enoch? 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 Enoch, right? Yeah. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch? Is the ghost mad because Edwardine and Charlie's romance didn't work out? What happened to our parents? Aw, cute, a secret romance, so I wouldn't want to be like my parents. I would even know about my parents. Listen to the figure. Is the ghost mad because Edwardine and Charlie's romance didn't work out? Pretty pathetic if that's the case. It's not like I'm in a happy relationship, but at least I'm not making it someone else's problem. You're making it Stella's problem, girl. You just gotta get back with her. Come on. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Thoughts? What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town cursed? Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Breaking of bonds requiring a map sounds like a quest. Thank you, I shall do as you say. Listen to the figure. Listen, you quietly let the figure continue. That's where you'll find them. You need her there, and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. Bye, Kanika. And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of the saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Oh, fucking what? There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the Resonant clearly doesn't want me here. What the fuck, dude? Oh. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. What is going on? Oh, he just squimped that thing's head. Gross. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Run or talk? You know what? He's not coming right at me, so let's talk it out. Nope, how'd you get in here? Oh, hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against him. Hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Remain silent. I mean, I feel like how did you get in here is a good question, because the dude opened the sky. Let's ask that. How'd you get in here? You say that like it would be hard. Creatures like this are all smoke and mirrors, no substance, no real power, just enough to keep you both going in circles. Tabitha grabs your arm, her grip tight and nervous. We're getting out of here. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Leanne Crom. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella, was that her name? Seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Buddy, what's your deal? Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella? So Wayne is connected to the ditchlings. Oh. Oh, y'all having a lover's spat. Is this really the time for that? Tell me now, did you kill Sam Wayne? Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Wayne is connected to the ditchlings. He knew something about them. I don't know anything about that, and I don't care to find out. But if that gets you to stop engaging him in conversation, then sure, he's connected to the ditchlings, and he's super evil and bad, and talking to him will curse you. Or whatever it is those things are supposed to do. Oh, lordy. The fucking picture's blinking at us. Ditchling, ditchling, ditchling. This... The music? This is some shit, y'all. The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh, buddy. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oscar? As Zane... Oh, there's the shadow. Jesus Christ. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitiful and small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry those troubles means I'm leaving you all alone now. So Oscar is Charles Sr., so this is the dad, played by a dad. It's okay, I forgive you. It'll all be over soon. Oh, it's okay, I forgive you. This looks especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Damn it, Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damned snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Strike a nerve? People really need to learn how to let things go. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Ah, I see that expression. Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. Now more than ever, I'm so happy I set up side ducking for my mic so that I can speak without the game, without this, like, cutting through my voice. Besides that, I don't know anything, so don't bother asking. Or besides that. You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Get back there. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. You think that's why he was getting close with Edwardine? This is after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. Oh, jeez. Alright, Dad, I won't let you down. And yet he does. Or it's likely neither of us would have even been born. Damn it, boy, I may not have till the morning. Promise me you'll go back. And at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for. It doesn't matter what I say. Oh, bye, Oscar. You watch as Oscar's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Tabitha? You're just fucking ready to go, huh? Alright. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Follow her, I guess. Oh boy, oh boy. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo through the ends of the table. So obviously this is like a supper, and the parents are all doing stuff, and the children are under, oh, Gretchen, poor baby. I think I'm gonna be sick. Ads! I have ads coming up in 20 seconds, y'all. We are going to take a quick little break for it. I want to go get like a cookie or something. I'm a little peckish. So ads are coming up in about 5 seconds now. We're going to take a quick little break. I will see you soon. I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Person describes exactly my issue. And it turns out it was... Spooky, stop it. I'm gonna time you out. Time out for 1 minute. I meant to do 1 minute. I don't know why it did 76 seconds. Elbows just got schwacked by the AAA. Stepping up for 1-2. Elbows.
You got him?
Is he safe?
Yeah.
I hope so. That was a hell of a hit.
Yeah. Holy,
Yeah, I better check.
holy shit, elbows. Massive bleeding. Hey y'all, what does imposter mean? Yeah. No, no. Run away. Yeah. What is this?
I
was
found
a cassette.
something better than a screwdriver. I found something better than a screwdriver, Lem.
Oh no. Please don't stab me. Ah! No, what are you doing?
Oh, wait, are we actually doing this?
No,
Are we actually
no,
doing this?
no. Ah.
I told them, anytime they make that joke now, I'm killing them.
Wow, EMP spam. I'm back. I'm just enjoying these clips. Are we good? And I'm enjoying these cookies. I was having trouble with my voice a little bit, right? So, of course, having trouble with my voice a little bit, I decided to go get some arrowroot cookies. They're Christie's arrowroot cookies. They're basically these super dry, very bland baby cookies. They're the kind of cookies you would give to like a toddler, you know?
I'll drink more of my cow piss.
They're delicious. They're super good. I love these little bastards, but they're so dry. And maybe that's a bad choice of cookie to be eating when your throat's really dry. But
That was super fun.
what
This
do I know,
is
right?
Easily the best.
God, the clips of Catgirl and me are so funny to see. Back when I was a cat girl.
Were you not there, Spooky? Hold on. I'll go back. I have a camera. I'll go back. I can do this for you. For you, I will do this thing. Kadu pisu, which phonetically is just cow piss.
Is that how that works?
There's a reason they
It's like-
changed the name for the North American market.
You have to shoot yourself with little bullets so that you grow an immunity to larger bullets over time, right?
Cow piss.
Yeah, there's the camera. The tabletop cam. My dice cam. Head pats. Thank you, Desty. And hey, Desty, congrats. You've successfully tested whether or not I set my head pad up.
That's why I didn't Z-heal him.
Okay.
Well, damn.
Do you guys want to die or not?
We're back. And I'm eating these cookies, and they're delicious. Cat ears. Oh shit. Thank you, Doc. Hey, that's unnecessary. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna end up feeling guilty about asking for bits for permanent ears, and I'm gonna end up making the ear thing just like a permanent thing. I feel like I need to give more for bits. You have so many bits left over from when you could watch ads for bits. That was a thing you could do. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. But hey, I guess I've got cat ears now. Permanent cat ears. Enjoy, chat. Okay, back to the game. Water first. Look at this fucking thing. Looks like a potato that you left in your pantry for too long, you know? Usually only 5 or so. It would be really slow, but you got lucky you could get like 100 plus per ad. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Of course they got rid of it, right? Because God forbid they give anything for free. Soon they're gonna make it that even subscribers have to watch ads, you know? Because it's ads all the way down, because capitalism demands the line goes up all the time. Infinite growth. They moved it somewhere else. You think it's... Yeah. No, I mean, I've never heard of it, so I'm assuming it's gone. Poor Gretchen. I think I'm going to be sick. Ugh. Yap, yap, yap. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. We've got to be near the end, right? This music is the same song that started playing when Stella first showed up. I guess we're supposed to be kids now. More puppets. This one is extra creepy. This one here. Is she doing a baby... Oh, this one's extra creepy. Is she doing a baby voice? It's a gift. Take it. Okay, you've got a good point. No puppet for you then. Remain silent. It literally doesn't matter what we say to these people, so... We've got to be near the end, right? That music is the same song that started playing when Stella first showed up. Yeah, I think you're right. What a creepy scene to end things on. You're assuming this is the end. Can't believe that ghost is making Stella humiliate herself like this by doing a baby voice. It's embarrassing. Okay, I guess I've been told. Can I do a baby voice? I don't know if I can. I'll try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it, though I wish I could make it move like you can. What an awful expression. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Already halfway there with the baby cookies. It's fair. That is fair. So that's why everyone's been moving so weirdly while they've been possessed, right? He's got a thing with puppets. That explains the hands. Dang, even possessed Stella's out here trying to monetize hobbies. Capitalism, am I right? If we're nearing the end, do we have a plan yet? I'm not in it for the money. That's the plan. Remain silent. So that's why everyone's been moving so weirdly while they've been possessed, right? He's got a thing with puppets. He sure does. You know! Tabitha, you know. A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to the towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. I wish we could go back in time all those years ago and tell them what we know. Remain silent. You quietly let the scene finish playing out. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. What does the shadow figure represent again, and why is it so near? It's Is it Charlie? Okay, chat, here's where you find out that I'm stupid. It's one of the family. It's like someone with some beef with the whole family. It's Charlie, right? Like this one's Charlie. Oh, bye. Gasp. Yeah, so the whole story is like familial issues and money and all that nonsense. You can see the tiniest shimmer of tears in Tabitha's eyes. She blinks, and they're gone. Oh, Tabby. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. Oh, God. Well, he's become more distinct. Gretchen! Fucking hell. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. The trapdoor, are we back in Rosalina's room? Do you think it's over? You should open it. I'm opening it. Open the trapdoor, remain silent. Do you think it's over? I don't think it's over until we go through that trapdoor. Which one of us is going to open it? Why are you asking that? Are you scared? I'll open it. You wordlessly step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. God, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. Yeah, no shit. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Oh shit. Another crest. Charlie! It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. Enoch did some black magic shit. We can be happy together. Eddie? Oh, that's why his head looked like a potato that was left in the pantry for too long. Damn, Grandma Edwardine. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Did you see the tear running down her cheek at the end? She was conflicted. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Grandma Eddie was a murderer. Are we in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory. It feels like it. Okay, everyone is missing. We're suspended in an infinite void. Do we start walking or what? If Edwardine was our great-grandmother, how do you know? How do you know we're not related to Charlie? Swan. Did you see the tear running down her cheek at the end? She was conflicted. I didn't, but that's a good point. This whole thing isn't very fair, you know. We only saw one side of the story. Oh, no, I wanted to ask about fucking Charlie, goddammit. Isn't only one side of the story what the Scarlets have been giving since 1918? That's rich coming from a Scarlet history is told by the victors. I don't trust Charlie's take on things. Maybe Charlie just sucked. I mean, look at him now. Maybe this has to do more with Enoch than Edwardine. Yeah, let's go for that. He was mentioned in passing quite a few times. Yeah, maybe. Alright, we're in court now. What now? Hey, buddy. Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Tabitha's the one you want. I hadn't even stepped foot in this town before a couple days ago. Just throw your cousin under the bus, right? No, you gotta let this go, man. Get over it. Are you talking to us? Are you talking to us? Don't answer it. You must answer for the crimes. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. No, that's stupid. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years that were taken from me. Jesus Christ. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Nah, that's bullshit. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit. What happens if we refuse? Yeah, fuck you. Then, I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? That's a good question. How much shorter would my life be? Yeah. You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. Oh, hey, Sybil. Hey, are you, like... Do you ever figure out what was making the artist sick? Probably more of this shit. Right? Probably more of this. I hope I didn't come too late. Hi, Sybil. Mom? Oh, they all snapped out of it. All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Fuck it up, Sybil! This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem? Yeah, I feel bad for him, but like... I don't know. Yeah. It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. I agree with Sybil, you should be the one to handle this. No, I like Tabby. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owes this ghost a damn thing. Yeah, 100%. Fuck this ghost. Yo, get Luigi on the phone. Or fucking suck this ghost right up. I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a damn thing. We're leaving. Yeah, you heard Leanne Crom, Sybil. Neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now, can you get us out of here? Sybil sighs. Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely. This is not our problem. If you think it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement, even if all of your senses are telling you otherwise. Try closing your eyes and remembering where you are. I'll close my eyes too. I can't read if my eyes are closed. You do as she says, closing your eyes. Suddenly the sounds and tactile sensations of the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though you've partially awoken from a terrible dream. Good, now feel for the stairs. You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's the staircase, you could feel it under your hands. I found it. You begin your ascent. Good work, you two, you're doing great. I don't trust Sybil all of a sudden. Oh. You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and the fake. Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you. You continue. You feel the doorframe under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. We're almost out. I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal. Tabitha. It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha. God. You stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus. Oh shit. The doors. Come on, Leanne Crom, we're almost there. You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. I got some achievements. Oh, cool. Resolve the haunting without using one of your special traits. That's an interesting achievement I just got. Huh. And another one. Cool. Yeah, achievements. You're outside, and there's no more ditchlings. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alex. Later, dude. Zane walks off down the road. That's worth at least 2 edibles, am I right? Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been much better to banish the thing. Sybil, you were asking a person to give up a chunk of their life. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen? It's spread from the annex to the entire building. Anyone who steps foot in there might be subjected to its torment. Not my problem, not Leanne Crom's problem. I don't want anyone else in town to have to experience that. That was awful. We'll board the place up and say there was a gas leak. There, fixed it. For now. I suppose I'll have to find another place for me and Rosalina to stay. Tabby's got a free house. This was such a disaster. I'm sorry to have brought you all into that house. I should have left the place to rot. Lex. You and Rosalina could stay with us, Mr. Gutierrez. I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. By the way, chat, if you're wondering why I gave him such like a dorky voice, it's because Aza, good friend Aza, friend of the channel Aza, is like super hot and bothered by this guy. Like 150% Aza's type, this guy. So I decided to torture Aza a little bit, just a little bit of torment with a voice that doesn't match. We love Aza in this house. Go give Aza a follow. Aza's not even here. We're gonna shout Aza out. I don't know if this is good streamer etiquette or not, but yeah.
Hard and large, that's me on a Friday night.
The hard and lard clip. I love this clip.
Sorry. I think I got possessed.
Ideal for candles or mechanical work. Where do you get hard and lard from?
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
It's a very cute clip. I love that one. I mean, a cookie. Hold on. I made a huge mistake. Do you think the ghost would let me back in for a do-over? I hope you're not mad at me for getting out of there. The impending doom coming for the town is more important than a single ghost. I have to be at my best if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Oh my god, the scroll wheel. We need to regroup and think about our options. I wasn't about to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry, I just don't think I could have handled the uncertainty of an early death hanging over me for the rest of my life. I couldn't trust that ghost to uphold its end of the deal. I wasn't about to give up a part of my life for a house. I wasn't about to give up part of my life to make amends for something I didn't do. I wasn't about to give up a part of my life when Tabitha was right there. If anyone has benefited from what our family done, it's her. What about that place we hung out in this morning? No one's living there. Maybe the government can rent you another house. Don't let your pride get in the way of a roof, Oscar. Don't let your pride get in the way of a roof? Me? You're telling bro to go back in there? Really sorry we couldn't get rid of your ghost. Is there room at the estate? Any ideas? Remain silent. Yeah, I mean, like, one of these two, right? This one. I'm sorry, I just don't think I could have handled the uncertainty of an early death hanging over me for the rest of my life. Doesn't everyone have the uncertainty of a death hanging over them all the time? Okay, Kanika, like... It's just a house, and we don't even own it. I'm not gonna ask anyone to sacrifice years of their life for a rental. Mood. Even if we owned the place, that ghost was asking for quite the down payment. There you go, Oscar. You earned it. Good job. It's done, Leanne Crom. We should all just accept what happened and move on. Oh, viewers, if you're wondering why I named myself Leanne Crom, it's because my name is Len. I've had the name Len Corum for the last, like, 15 years. And in that time, 99 times out of 100, people accidentally call me Lean first. L-I-E-N. It's L-L-E-N, but I understand why people misread it as Lean. Oh. I call myself Leanne Crom because it's a stupid joke. It's a stupid joke. That's it. There's no deeper meaning to it. We should all just accept what happened and move on. Maybe the government can rent you another house. Don't let your pride get in the way. I'm really sorry. Is there room at the estate? Any ideas? Tabitha. Your cousin grumbles. I don't usually do this kind of thing. The properties we own are for the miners, but there is a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable. People don't know what to do with the Welsh double L. I know. Well, to be fair, that wasn't what I was doing with it. The story of how I got my name is I started playing FF14 1.0 in beta, and I made an adorable cat girl, and I named her Len, L-E-N. And as I was running around in my shiny new character, I stopped and I typed the word Len, L-L-E-N, with a big L and a little L. And at the time, in the game's font, the double L looked really pretty. So I re-rolled my character and I named myself Len with 2 L's. And that was it. That was the end of it. And it was only a couple years later, I made a Welsh friend who said that my name could be pronounced in the Welsh way with the double L. And I always butcher the sound because it's a sound I'm not used to making, but it's like Llen. Llen. Because it's like a lisp. It's an L that you're lisping out the sides of your mouth, right? The double L. Llen. Llen Corum. Lem. Yeah, now people call me Lemon. Lemon. I've also gotten yen, because the double L is like a y sound in some languages. Yeah. No, it's just Len. There's nothing special about it. I think it's just a pretty name. Here we are. You know the old Maxwell place? What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart. Don't know what to do with a single L. Only W for me. Hell yeah. Oh, I wish I had a air horn noise now on here. I'll give you a boom. I don't have an air horn noise, so I can't do anything better than that. I'm sorry. It wasn't spooky. It wasn't that I would cream all over you. It's that I would make you cream. There's a difference. God. Pay attention to Magical Girl Lemon Cream. Oh, this is so not my brand. I'm a say-so streamer. I'm a say-so streamer. I am pure and innocent and clean. And it was only my my association with spooky and ghostly that has ruined me. I am clean. I don't deserve this head pat. No. I am good and pure. Thank you, dog. Tabitha, can't you let them stay in the house you showed me this morning? Tabitha has a model home that no mother's living in. What's wrong with the place we hung out in this morning? No, see? Oh, God. I don't want to bring it up because it's like, that's her place, you know? I'm gonna be a dick about it. Sorry, I'm with Tabby on this one. Don't bring it up. You decide to keep Tabitha's getaway a secret. Badly. Look, I'll tell you what. I won't even make you pay rent for the first month. Tabitha! Stop! Considered repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of a ghost that wasn't causing any problems until the 2 of you lived there. It's the same yeah, I know, Spooky, I know. That's funny. I thought it was your family that pissed off the ghost. Your cousin furiously pulls out a keyring before picking one off and handing it to Oscar. Thank you. This really means a lot to me and Rosalina. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm going to go home. I think I've had enough social interaction for a lifetime tonight. Finish up whatever you have to do here. I'll wait by the car. I obviously need to put a little sound clip, like a sound cue whenever the Bad Len Bad redeem is used, because I missed it. I'm sorry, Danny, I missed it. Here, you know what? I'll refund you your points. Reject. Here you go. All the others can go through, though. Alright. I'll wait by the car. Tabitha doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car. To think that ghosts are actually real. I mean, I know we don't have any hard evidence on us, but we all vividly experienced the same thing. Stella's got to be over the moon right now. I don't think she is. Where is Stella? I kind of thought she'd be excitedly rattling off theories by now. Oh, she's just standing there, by herself. That isn't like her. Is she okay? Hey Stella, are you okay? Go talk to Stella. Go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, Gretchen, I've never seen anything like what we shot tonight. Absolutely dreadful. I don't think my dear Stella's having an easy time with it. Or Gretchen. Oh, hey, Leanne Crom. I'm not here for you if you need me. I don't want to pursue this romance. There was another one of those carvings in there. I guess ghosts are actually real. Your channel is going to go wild for that stuff. So sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. You seem shell-shocked. Let's just, yeah, get it right up there. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. Sorry, I can't talk right now. See you later. Bye-bye. She hurries off down the road. What if she's still possessed? I don't think she took the brunt of things in there. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. Good lord. This one. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised she and Zane are the only ones heading out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. God, what a disaster this whole night has been. I had no idea it would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, everyone. Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have the library now. Oh boy, oh boy. Were you all conscious the whole time? Let's not open that can of worms. There was another carving in there. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Have you been finding carvings around town? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crutched a ditchling with his bare hand, well, his bare foot. It was pretty scary. That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Leanne Crom for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. Sybil knows some shit. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make any trouble. Okay, but... What was it like being puppeted? Bad. Any of you know who you were supposed to be? This one. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I felt... I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. Oh, Jesus. I'm really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. It's okay. Worse things have happened to people and the price was just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up. I know you did everything you could for us, Leanne Crom. It probably was smart not to trust that ghost anyway. You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store. This is a good town full of good people, Leanne Crom. We won't let this ruin Oscar. We won't let this ruin Oscar. Blech. What do we do about the library? Good question. We can always board it up until the ghost goes away, right? The mines were boarded up and that just made us want to go down there even more. We can't just tell them it's mega haunted. Even if folks believe us, that'll just make them want to investigate it for themselves. Let's take a page out of Tabitha's book. We'll say there's a gas leak. That should do the trick, at least for a while. Sybil, is there a chance this goes away on its own? I'm not really an authority on these things, but it doesn't seem interested in fading away. Okay, that's settled then. We board it up. We say there was a gas leak. And I just hope no one gets curious, I guess. Just hope no one gets curious. It's the best we can do for now. I'm gonna skip these two questions. I'm not interested in poking at that. I guess I should probably head back with Tabitha.
We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and I don't know how long it'll take to get things ready in the new place. I'll be over later tonight with some bedding and hot tea, and I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger, and let us know if you need anything, okay? Thank you, that really means a lot. Plethora. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. Oh boy. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Leanne Crom. I don't know that I trust her. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. You can't help but overhear snippets of their conversation as they leave. My whole body hurts, Mom. What was that? And I want a better answer than a ghost. It was a spirit, dear. I've never been a fan of the word ghost. You'll be all right. Let me get you some of that specialty. It's been working well, don't you think? I think ibuprofen would be better, but I gotta admit, the tea has been nice. I'll put the kettle on as soon as we get home. Time to wrap things up here. Jesus Christ. What's in the special tea? Oh, lordy, lordy. Hey, let's give her a save, yeah? The ride back is nearly silent as you and Tabitha reflect on the night's events and your decision to leave the haunting intact. So I guess ghosts are real. Probably ghost blood tea? I mean... maybe. Desty. Spooky's watching me on their TV. Did you see that, Desty? I'm huge. I'm like extra big. So I guess ghosts are real. Do you think we did the right thing? I'm glad we're both still in one piece. This one. I'm glad we're both still in one piece. Me too. It's like Sybil said. It's done, and there's nothing we can do about it other than move on. So I guess ghosts are real. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Feels like people should be making a bigger deal about this. Yeah, what a thing to be able to definitively find out. Pretty terrifying to think about. That's healthy. Make sure you hold on to that fear and stop investigating weird stuff around town. Clearly, every time you do, it ends really, really poorly. Stay scared, stay safe. Ride in silence. You slide back into silence as the car makes its way back to the estate. Anything hiding in the shadows? Any ghoulies? Any goblins? Any... Nothing? No? Alright. Not yet, anyway. You're back inside. After the events of this evening, the howling winds and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Not even tea, it's just straight ectoplasm? Oh, don't let Spooky hear that. Spooky and Ghostly both have a theory on what ectoplasm is. Well, we're back. I want to talk about Wayne, really talk. Do you think okay is okay? Do you think Stella is okay? What's going to happen in the library? How'd you know to call Sybil? I don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized. I think it's time for me to turn in. Yeah, I want to talk about Wayne. Sorry, girl, but come on. Your cousin sighs. What do you want to know? You think, did you kill him? Why is he following me? Why is he all gross? Why is he following me? Ectoplasm? You've summoned Spooky. It begins. Spooky. Yeah. He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. So Wayne's a he now. Back in the ghost realm, he was an it. Oh. I'm so glad Keen Eye is here to catch me on my bad memory. She did refer to him as it. He was an it. Does it really matter? I was scared in there, and right now I'm so exhausted I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it anyways? Either way, he's bad news, and you'd best steer clear. You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? Oh, I want to push. I feel bad because I want to be friends with Tabby, but I need to... I need answers. I just know him. Please, trust me when I say he's bad news. Alright, fine. Why is he all gross? He's sick or something. Probably part of why he's such a creepy weirdo now. Head pats, head pats, head pats, head pats. So tasty. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. I think he's dead. Hey girl, I think he's dead. Did you kill him? Ah, no, I fucked up. Damn it. He's obviously not dead, so no. Also, thanks for accusing me of murder. Love that. Oh no, Tabitha. Do you think he's actually gonna hurt Stella? Oh, Tabby, I'm sorry. No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella is irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized right now. Do you think Stella is okay? Let's talk about Stella. She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. She has an uncanny way of bouncing back from things. She'll be fine. Oh, that was it. Okay. What's gonna happen in the library? How did you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? Fucking right. Tabitha is a cab. Let's go. But she's also a landlord, so she's much better. Hey, welcome to Len's chat, where Len's opinion is on full display. Oh, Lord. I believe you've seen their competence on full display. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with a ghost, it'd be her, right? This one. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized right now. That's great. Now you're really a Scarlet. Let this be a lesson to you, Leanne Crom. I think it's time for me to turn in. That's a good idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. I don't have to leave. I could get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice not being the only Scarlet left. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Bye, Tabby. Time to go to bed. Oh no, spooky shit's gonna happen now. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed without brushing my teeth? Okay. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Oh. Cool. Not a fan of that. Episode 4 awaits. If you'd like to save before continuing, please do so now. Yippers. So cool. What a good game this is. This is the last episode that is currently out, episode 4. So, episode 5 just got announced as having its script, I guess done. The script still has to go through checks and rewrites and stuff. But they're saying the next episode should be out by the end of this year. But this is the last current episode, episode 4. So we're gonna have to table this for a while once I'm done this one. Join the Discord, follow us on Blue Sky? I'm not in the Discord, but I am in the Blue Sky. What a funny thing to put here. Hey, also, follow me on Blue Sky if you aren't already. I'm there. I got one of those. That's the wrong link. Don't follow that. Don't listen to that one. That's the bad. I can't believe I never fixed that. Delete. The correct link should be on my page. Like, just scroll down a little bit. I've got the link for my Blue Sky on there. Where's that link go? It went to my old Blue Sky before I changed my handle. I'm Lencorm at like vtubers.social now instead of bluesky dot whatever. You know? Yeah, it's just the URL changed. Continue. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 4? No, we just did that. Here we go. Can I change that? Of course I can. Yeah, you can change that. It's a thing you can do. You open your eyes. It's a new day. Last night seems so far away. You can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the annex were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by the harsh morning light. But you know that the furious spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. yet lingers, locked behind the doors of the town hall, still tied to the earth by its hatred of you and Tabitha. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, have you heard from Stella? I haven't been able to get a hold of her, though she might have at least thought she might have at least checked in with you. You check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. Let's give her a text. That's my favorite crypt. Please respond. Hey, send to Stella. Hey, I'm kind of worried. Text me as soon as you get the chance. Send Stella a photo of a nervous puppet. You send a photo of a shaking frog biting his nails. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. Oh. Undelivered. Haven't heard from her either. That's not good. Their links are always so stupid. I mean, yeah. It's a whole thing, right? I know we haven't exactly gotten along, but we should meet up in town and look for her together. What? Kanika, what do you mean we haven't gotten along? I thought we were doing okay. Visit Dustin. Hi, Dustin. Hi, Dustin's mom. They both have bread now. Yay, look how cute Dustin is. Human is back. Maybe changed mind about eating us. Could be the end of Dustin and Dustin Mom. I would never eat you. I love you. I would never eat you. I love you. Dustin Mom know better than to trust. When push come to shove, survival more important than friendship. Dustin Mom spend too much time outside. It different inside. There enough bread for everyone here. No need eat friends. Dustin still have childhood innocence. Hope Dustin get to keep that innocence forever. Babies. I guess your glass house still has that squatter? Tried to reclaim glass house last night, but asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. Might have to live in Dustin house forever. Human big and strong too, probably more big and strong than asshole squatter. You fight, give Dustin Mom glass house back? Anything for you, Dustin? I don't even need to read the other options. I'm going to, but I don't need to. I'm busy. I'm not accepting request. I'm not brave enough to get in a fight with some creepy squatter, fight someone, or fight something. I'll do my best. Anything for you, Dustin? Squatter have sharp things on head. Human, be careful. But Dustin Mom would be eternally grateful to Human. Dustin too. I should get going. Okay. I love the Dustin family. They're so cute. Check the closet. There's that fucking doll. Has it moved? It's moved! Sonic the Hedgehog has invaded. Ha! 1! There's no denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. Yeah, 100%. It's looking at me now. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. And judging by the residue that was left behind, you're pretty sure you know the culprit. That means he was in your room. But was he there while you were out the previous day, or did he enter while you slept, unawares just a few feet away? I would give my life for Dustin family 100%, without question. They're my favorite characters in the game. Like, I can't imagine playing this game without talk to animals as a trait, because then you wouldn't get to speak to Dustin. He would just be another possum, you know? Something to mull over for the rest of the day? Take a shower. You might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. Wash that grime off me. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. It feels good to wash away the grime of last night's haunting, but eventually you'll have to leave this place and confront the rest of the day. In the meantime, you think about the door in the clinic. You're still drawn to it even now. Think about Oscar and Rosalina. Charles left them without a house. Think about the afterlife. It's undeniably real. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Think about Stella. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. Think about Duke. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're a part of the dirt. Think about Sybil's warning. Think about Wayne. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. I don't know. Think about the door. I'm curious about this door. You're still drawn to it, even now. You'll be going back there today, you're sure of it. I'm done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Head downstairs. It's time to face your cousin. You find her in the kitchen, her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking this week of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already. Your cousin's posture is unsurprisingly much tenser than usual. It's possible the strike is even worse than she thought it would be. It probably won't be long before she bolts out of here. Let's see. Talk about the strike, talk about what happened. Have you heard anything from Stella? If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it, sell the estate, get out while you can. You probably should get going, right? Oh, I want to go check out the glass house. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. I'm curious about the strike. How are you feeling about the strike? You can be honest with me. That's why the ditchlings are here. They were predicting the strike. No. Usually I'm pro-union, but? But? There's no but here. Nuh-uh. We pro-union in this house. Just give them what they want. It's the right thing to do. You probably should have seen this coming. Give them what they want. No use fighting the inevitable. Just fire all of them. Can't believe the gall of these people. You're in a really difficult spot with everything else going on. It's hard to care about something as mundane as a strike. You seem tense about this. I mean, wouldn't you be? This isn't just my livelihood. The mines are the lifeblood of the town. Where do you think people get money to spend at the general store? I've been ready for something like this to happen at some point, but it doesn't mean that things won't get ugly. Do you know what the strikers even want? I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise you that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune. Alright. Tabby, I'm trying my best to like you, but come on. Just give them what they want. Just give them what they want. It's no use fighting the inevitable. Yeah, sorry. I want to be friends with you, Tabby, but like, just give them what they want, Tabitha. It's the right thing to do. I don't know what they want yet, but I can assure that whatever it is, I probably can't give it to them. Not now. Barely keeping things afloat right now. It's been that way for a while. Oh.
I want to be able to give people more time off. I want to be able to give them raises. I just need more time to fix things before I can afford to do that. Huh. Talk about what happened. Probably get going. So ghosts are real. I still can't get over that. I'm glad we left Charlie down there. Do you regret leaving Charlie down there? Ghosts are real. Still can't get over that. I can. Can you? I couldn't. Y'all, if I got sent to a spooky ass house and I learned that ghosts are real, that'd like fuck everything else. That calls into question a lot of things. What does that actually change about anything? I still have a mind to run and you still have a funeral to attend. But if there's an afterlife, what's the point? Right? You regret leaving Charlie down there? Not at all, and I don't care if Grandma Eddie killed him. The past is the past, and neither of us had anything to do with it. We can always build a new town hall. We can never get back those lost years. She's right. Remain silent. I've dawdled long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? Bye, Tabby. Tabitha slips past you, her heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches away to face her employees. Time to figure out the rest of your day. We get to talk to Frou Frou. Bonjour, Frou Frou. You walk over to the cat. Oh, c'est toi. Qu'est-ce que tu veux maintenant? The full French, eh? I missed you last night, Frou Frou. Thanks for not attacking the opossums who live in my drawer. They're my friends, and if anything bad happened to them, if anything bad ever happened to them, there would be hell to pay. Nod respectfully to Frou Frou. You nod respectfully to Frou Frou. Oh, the expression. She scoffs, her tail twitching with annoyance. But you can sense she's less annoyed than she usually is. Maybe she's getting used to you. Yeah, Desti, this is Frou Frou. She's very uppity. Do you know anything about the stone carvings scattered around town? I am not here to be your... come on, don't. Chien detective. Detective. Je suis un chat. I am here to watch you flail about in the darkness. I am not here to provide answers to whatever mysteries confound your feeble American mind. This fucking cat. They are very pretty, but this one's a real bitch. She's just so, yeah, like she's very arrogant. Call the black cat uppity? I mean, this one is. Thanks for not attacking the opossums who live in my drawer. They're my friends, and if anything bad ever happened to them, there would be hell to pay. Of course you would consider those rats to be your friends. I will not dirty my claws with their diseased flesh. Bye, Frou Frou. Good talk. She scoffs as you turn away. Alright. Fuel up with a quick jelly Sammy. Yum yum. If Stella's MIA, who knows when you'll get the chance to eat. You'll make yourself a jelly sandwich in anticipation for the long day ahead of you. And that's that. Investigate the garden. Alright, we're doing it. Whatever kicked out Dustin's mom is in the garden right now. You'd better look into it before you head into town. We're doing this. Is there anything spooky hiding in the brush? Another possum! Look, 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 look! There's a possum! Nothing else, eh? No. The air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. Investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much... Nothing. It doesn't take much effort to find a path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. Cuttings. Talk to animals. The glass house, one could say. You step towards the door. Oh, it's a goat!
It's sealed shut by a lock, and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass. It was a goat. So this is Dustin's mom's squatter. Keen eye and talk to animals. Talk to the goat. Hey, I got an achievement for using 2 of my things. Examine the lock. What's your name, little guy? What are you doing in the greenhouse? Where'd you come from? Hey, whoever you are, there's a possum would like you to leave. She was here first. This is her house. Guess I'll leave you to it. What's your name, little guy? Goat. What are you doing in the greenhouse? Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm, and there's plenty of eats, too. Sure. Hey, chat, we've got ads coming up in 5 seconds. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. We're gonna go to a quick little break as I drink up, as Destiny demands, and we'll be right back shortly. I'm gonna get more cookies. See you soon. Don't go anywhere. Excuse me?
Nemo, we're all gonna slap him at the same time. Go to reorientation. Wait, okay. Okay, on go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
He sees blood.
Do you all just smack him?
Just smack the shit out of him.
Alright, we're gonna do the same thing to Nora then.
Is this gonna work? Oh, brilliant. Perfect ending to this op. Couldn't have asked for better. Their yellow color mixing with the pale sauce and whirls and blooms. Eat. Okay. June, you're still here for some reason, even though you should have gone to bed like an hour or 2 ago. But I need you to picture Azza meeting this man's eyes and him ordering Azza to eat. Azza, eat. Yeah, I changed the slugs. The textures are a little funny over there. Whoa! What? Yeah, Dusty. I have a really bad memory leak. I gotta reset every hour because I have a really bad memory leak.
All
I'm just glad it wasn't us.
These cookies are so good.
No.
Elbows, make sure your team stays put. Incoming gun run above your head.
Nice.
Copy. Unit move, gun run.
Oh, it's so good.
That was fucking beautiful.
Gosh, that wasn't much warning.
What do you want? Man, ARM is so much fun. I'm looking forward to my game on Saturday. I hope I can figure out my Reforger situation. My armor Reforger situation. Because, Armor Reforger is also a lot of fun. Or, at least what I've played of it so far, you know? Ads are almost over. We'll just chat for a bit. The way they built Armor Reforger, it's slightly... I should get that looked at? Well, that's fine. It's slightly... I don't want to call it more casual, but they definitely simplified some stuff from Arma 3. So it's slightly less annoying to do some stuff. But then they also made it more hardcore in other ways. Like there's no built-in GPS kind of thing, you know? So to navigate, you actually have to use a map and a compass and figure out where the heck you are and stuff like that. So parts of it are really cool. Parts of it are maybe overly simplified. I'm not a huge fan of the radio mechanic. And as a person whose like main thing with Arma is the radio stuff. Ads are done. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, as a person whose main stuff with Arma is genuinely like the radios
and good communications between team members. What Arma Reforger has makes me a little sad. Like there's not many different channels you can have. There's not you can't, as far as I can tell, you can't tell like one radio channel to be in one ear and another to be in the other ear like you can with three, like the way I usually play. So it's going to be interesting. I guess we'll see what happens. But I've tentatively joined a Reforger group, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. Just don't know what's taking so long for them to get back to me, but it's fine. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Just sort of a chill thing to do, I'm hoping. Anyway, enough from me. Let's get back to this goat. Human put me in here, can't complain, pretty sweet. Lots to eat. Did the human have a brown coat and big boots? Where'd you come from? Hey, whoever you are, there's a possum that would like you to leave. She was here first. Did that human have a brown coat and big boots? Coat? Like, what, fur? Nah, not brown fur, yellow fur. Just on the top, like all you humans. Don't know what boots are, can't help you there. Blonde? Tabitha? Huh. Where'd you come from? Yeah. Farm. Used to live with other guys like me. Kinda miss them, but not that much. Don't gotta share anymore. I'm gonna examine this lock. You examine the lock. It looks sturdy. You'll need some tools if you're gonna get this open. Maybe Stella or Kanika could lend a hand later. Hey, whoever this is, there's a possum that would like you to leave. She was here first. This is her house. Don't want to leave. I live here now. She can deal. Just gonna turn and leave. See ya. Or not. It's a wild world out there. Oh, I don't like this goat. This goat can piss off. I left the door open. You've investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer. Okay. Head to town. You head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. Squatter's rights, goat. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh no, look at all the fucking ditchlings. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a fan of that. The sun shines down through a thin layer of clouds, illuminating the path in a watery gray light. Glimpses of pale figures dot your periphery. You haven't seen ditchlings in the middle of day before. They're getting bolder. Shit. As you continue the trek to town, you pause to stare out at the mountain range beyond the holler, contemplating a world that's blissfully unaware of the danger threatening the citizens. Threatening the citizens of this tiny town. Any ditchlings anywhere? The world outside feels less real with each passing day, as the strange reality of what's happening in Scarlet Hollow gently uproots what you'd always taken to be the truths of our world. Your everyday worries seem distant, overshadowed by a fear and dread that hasn't stopped building up since the moment you stepped off that bus. Oh, hi, Kanika. It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over, and you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Hey, you made it. I still haven't heard from Stella, and I've already seen a bunch of those ditchling things scurrying around in broad daylight. I know my mom said they're harmless, but we should start looking for her. So how are you mentally? I'm sure we could always just chill. Someone manning the store, kind of surprised you reached out to me. Is a ghost still in the library? Ghosts. How are you mentally? That's a great question. My concept of how the world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. Every day I feel more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there are too many reasons to stay. Like right now, I can't leave until I know Stella's okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are her friends. And as her bestie, I can't just let her go running off into the woods to get eaten by Bigfoot. My mom is just so chill right now, it's driving me nuts. Anyway, that's how I'm doing. Probably about as poorly as everyone else who was at the library last night. Except maybe Stella. Supposed to go see your mom at some point today. Maybe she'll finally shed some light on things.
I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today that she couldn't have told us all last night. Maybe she's gonna read your fortune. I should probably stop making fun of her whole new age mystic vibe. A lot's happened in the last couple days, yeah. Still, there'll be plenty of time for tea after we've looked for Stella. Oh boy. Any leads? Any leads on Stella? I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone else yet, so nope, none so far. She ran north last night, but that doesn't mean she didn't double back. I'm trying not to worry too much. It's possible she's safe somewhere, just not answering her phone. But I also don't want to bet on that. Kinda surprised you reached out to me after all the issues between you and Tabitha. I care more about finding Stella than I do about the ongoing feud between me and your cousin. And I'm not going out there alone, because the last thing I want is to go missing while looking for someone who went missing. We do everything in groups from now on. Hell yeah! Smart lady! None of them horror movie tropes up in here. Hey, maybe we should split up. No! Why would you do that? So ghosts, huh? Yeah, ghosts. I don't know about you, but I'm currently staving off a massive existential crisis about the state of matter and what being alive means. Okay, see, this is why I like Kanika the best. Like, second to Dustin. And Dustin's mom. Third. This is why I like Kanika third best. She's the only one who seems to have, like, a brain. She's the only one who seems to care what the hell's going on in sort of a meta way. There's gotta be a better explanation. Any idea why Stella was so upset? Being obsessed seemed awful, but she's the only one who ran off? Cause she got fucking possessed, guy! Still skeptical, there's gotta be a better explanation for what happened. This information is destroying me. I wonder if this means there's a heaven and hell. If there's an afterlife, we should probably figure out who was right about it, shouldn't we? No, stupid. I'm actually thrilled. Maybe I can be a professional ghost hunter. God, I don't know. This information is destroying me. Same here. At this point, I'd much rather it turn out to be a town-wide gas leak from the mines. Then I could leave town and return to the normal world where there aren't any creepy ghouls or ghosts prowling around. Still, everyone experienced the same thing. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we should probably just operate under the assumption that ghosts are real from here on out. Is the ghost still in the library? I have no idea, and I don't think anyone should even try to get a look. Especially not you. Who knows what might happen if that thing so much as catches a whiff of scarlet blood. Someone manning the general store while we go looking for Stella. Mom and Miles can deal for another day while we go looking for Stella. This is important. Not that the store isn't, but if something happened to her and I was spending my time minding the register, I don't think I could live with that. Guess we should get started. Yeah, we're burning daylight. Where to first? I mean, rationally, Stella's house makes the most sense, right? We should check out the church. We should go to the mines. I'm supposed to go to maybe she'll have some ideas. Rationally, Stella's house makes the most sense. Let's go there. Definitely. I probably should have done that before getting you to come all the way down here, but to be honest, I was scared of wandering off by myself. Just in case I ran into any other horrors from beyond the veil. It'd be great. It'd be great if this turns out to be nothing and she's just asleep in bed. She's not going to be there. I'm almost positive she's not going to be there. Any bitchlings about? I'm having more and more trouble speaking, and I don't know why. I've only been doing this for 2 hours. Weird. You make your way to towards Stella's house. The door is as pristine as any old wooden. Blah 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 blah. Let me try this all again. Let me speak. I'm getting tired too. I think that's part of the problem. How's everyone doing? I should ask this. I've just been talking this whole time and chat's just been hanging out. Y'all always get quiet when I play this game. Is it just you're enjoying the story? Is that it? I mean, I'm assuming that's it.
There's so much going on and it scares you. There's a lot in this game. Like, Slay the Princess, which is this company's first game, this dev's first game. Also sometimes Oscar's there, you know. Oh, you too, Doc? I thought it was just Ozza. Yeah. We do like Oscar. Oscar's a large slab of a man. You make your way towards Stella's house. The door is as pristine as any old wooden door. No bloody handprints in sight. Any telltale sign of Wayne absent. If something happened here, it didn't involve him. At least not at the front door. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. Oh, it creaks open. Well, that's not a good sign, is it? She's dead. Stella died and it's all my fault. Not from around here. Isn't normal for people to leave their doors open. Okay. This can't be true. This is stupid. We're going for this one. Okay. Stella? There's no response. We should go in, right? Yeah, we should go in. Screw going in there, let's just get the cops. We should just go in. Oh, what a pretty little place. Oh, look at the dust on her. Why is there so many cobwebs on her shoes? Has she not been here in a minute? And you know what it is? I am less concerned about Stella than I am about Gretchen. Look at the pup. Look at all the... Gretchen gets her own little bed. Aside from a corner of the room dedicated to Gretchen, Stella's house almost feels like a museum. Everything's organized with a sort of tidiness you wouldn't expect from someone as rough and tumble as Stella, and only a handful of objects feel like they belong to her. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Okay, nothing unusual so far. This is a perfectly normal living room, no blood or viscera, not even a tipped over lamp. That's good. Sure. Investigate the kitchen. Gretchen! Stella's kitchen Stella's kitchen is slightly messy. A couple cabinets are hanging open, and a loaf of bread sits on the counter by a used butter knife. I thought maybe there'd be a ditchling in there. I like how occasionally there's a face in the fog. The crust of the bread has gone somewhat stale, about as much as you'd expect after being left out overnight. Whoever left it here left many hours ago. It's a little messy, but it doesn't look like anything violent happened here. It's possible she came home, grabbed some food, and left in a hurry, right? Without closing the bread? She's a monster. Maybe she had a panic attack after being possessed, and stopped by at home to make a snack before running off to cry somewhere? That might not sound rational, but it's absolutely in character for her. Honestly, it's a relief to think that might be all that happened. A panic attack is much more manageable than rotting ghouls or parasitic doughboys. But that still doesn't tell us where she was going. The bedroom. Oh, lordy. You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. Any ditchlings in here? She's got a tiny Gretchen. Nothing. She's got a stuffed Mothman! That's so cute. She's not here. Though it's a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom. There aren't any signs of violence. No streaks of blood and pus that might belong to a certain phantom miner. He hasn't been here. You do notice, though, that her jacket is nowhere in sight. It isn't in her closet, and it wasn't on the coat rack in the other room. Right. Stella's jacket is gone. Check her computer. Stella's jacket is gone. The Letterman one. It wasn't on the rack in the other room, it's not in here, and she didn't have it yesterday. Okay, I'm sold. Between this and the kitchen, she must have come home last night. Check her computer. I'm not sure we should be snooping on her computer. Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
If there's a clue and we miss it, what if we don't find Stella because we didn't snoop? If she didn't want us to snoop, she wouldn't have gone missing. I don't make the rules. Okay. What if she's been gossiping about us to her online friends? Look, I know it's an invasion of privacy, but we gotta do whatever we can to find her. Let's see if it's password protected before we make a fuss about it. If there isn't a password, it's almost like she wants us to snoop. There's a lot of wild things in these options. You're no fun, but fine. We won't snoop. Okay, you're right. Honestly, didn't even think about how this might not be a good idea. Good call. This one is bad. This one is bad. This one's stupid. This is the only one that sounds sincere. This one is also bad. So, look, I know it's an invasion of privacy, but we've got to do whatever we can to find her. Okay, fine, but I'm gonna stand over your shoulder the whole time and make sure you don't go looking for anything personal. Like... Oh. Stella's desktop is horrifically cluttered. There are simply too many files and folders to fit on her monitor, and they overlap each other in a chaotic, multi-layered display. Awful. Awful. But look at it pop! Nice try, Mr. FBI. Sticky note put over the webcam. That's fun. What if she bought a plane ticket? You have to check. Well... I do like that she's drawing a Stussy, though. Super S. Check her open tabs. Check her search history. You're right, this is a waste of time. I don't know that this is gonna help. I'm not gonna look at her search history. That sucks. But what about her open tabs? It would take you all day to count the number of open tabs in Stella's browser. So numerous are her tabs that you can't see a single icon. A sea of rounded, featureless triangles from Windows Edge to Windows Edge. Her most recently opened tab is a post on Uncle Carl's Bigfoot Farm, a forum for cryptozoology enthusiasts. The post in question is titled, "Something Big is Happening in Scarlet Hollow." Oh. From Hidden Appalachia. Hey everyone, was out chasing a skunk ape sighting the other day and I found these weird little guys. My friend's mom says there's something called ditchlings, but I've never heard of them before. Anyone have any good leads? Hidden Appalachia is obviously Stella. Camera isn't shaky enough. This is totally staged. Bride of Bigfoot. Moth Stan. Clean footage and some sort of cryptid nobody has heard of except for your friend's mom. The only thing I'm seeing when I Google ditchlings is some city in England. Thought you were legit. Lucky stars. Lucky stars? Like, where's that button?
Good job!
There you go. Guys, since when did high quality footage count as anything other than actual evidence? Those things are terrifying. Gary2125479, thank you, name bunch of numbers. Since every low budget horror movie started doing guerrilla marketing, I smell an ARG. I'm serious, I've got a ton of extra footage. Look at what they've been doing to the animals in town. They're apparently some sort of bad omen, like Mothman. Okay, I'm listening, I love me a Mothman. I believe you. Yay, lucky stars. Ugh, lucky you're falling right into her lap. I don't trust YouTubers. They're entertainers, not scientists. Hey, Henrik. Long time no see. Once again, you are here to say hi. Well, hello, Sir Henrik 4090. How have you been doing? How's Revenant doing? The thread continues into the next day. Oh god, we're gonna keep reading this? Okay. Hey, okay, so one, this isn't an ARG, I would never. And two, you're not gonna believe this, but we went to an abandoned mine last night to investigate things, and I'm pretty sure we found some Tommyknockers. Listen to this knocking we managed to catch on tape. Got like 10 guys now? What the fuck? Damn, Henrik. Well done. That's really cool, actually. I think Revenant was full for like 3 days when I joined. And then Kessel just left, right? Like Kessel abandoned us for whatever the fuck. Where'd Kessel go again? Wraith? Or was it Ark? It wasn't. Wraith as a platoon. Stupid. Anyway. Still haven't gotten AA though. Oh, lame. Oh, that's right. That's right. He went Foxtrot. Yeah. Okay. Well, good for you. I'm happy for you.
I know the 9th is running mortars now. It's an infantry qual mortars in the 9th, and it's a squad asset. So you're still regular infantry. You just have a mortar tube on your back, and it's a mini mortar tube. So it's a 51 mil instead of an 82. So it's for like rapid action mortar fire missions for like, yeah, for just smaller fire missions, max range of 1 kilometer. It's kind of fun, honestly. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm qual lead for the mortars for the artillery team, which is weird. But yeah. Anyway, we're playing some Scarlet Hollow, so pull up a seat and you can enjoy this weird friggin' game with me. I would never. You're gonna believe the Tommyknockers listen to this knocking we managed to catch on tape. There's a link to an audio file titled TommyknockersReal.wav. Just because you put the word real in your file name doesn't mean they're real. 2 supernatural events on back-to-back nights? This is so fake. I can't believe I bought into that River Runner hype. You're so full of it. YouTubers are always going to sell out to big indie horror. This is Kidnapped by Aliens all over again. Also, lol, doughy white things and now loud popping noises. This is definitely an ARG. Did you sell out to Pillsbury? Can you imagine a Pillsbury Doughboy horror ARG? God, that's funny. Stop cyberbullying her or I'm going to call the mods. Locking this thread and giving everyone a 7-day ban. No cyberbullying and no self-promo. Jesus Christ. Thread ends. Ouch. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I think we've seen enough. I don't want to search her. God, should I look at her search history though? Because maybe if she came back and like looked something up, right? I'm doing it. You check Stella's search history. She hasn't visited any website since Tuesday night. If she came home after last night's incident, she didn't touch her browser. Okay. Her search history is almost entirely work-related, a furious series of queries for various monsters and cryptids that might fit the profile of ditchlings. That's that. Okay, we've seen enough. Thank God. Yeah. Sorry, Stella. I love seeing someone's room before they've had a chance to clean it up for company. It's a neat little snapshot. Is that... Hey, me? Is it really the time for this kind of, like, whimsical observation? This sure looks like a room. Any thoughts? It's a mess. Do you think there was a struggle? I don't think there's any clues here. I don't think there's any other clues here. I don't think so either. This is what her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. Oh, she still does those corkboard with strings things. She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they're more for decoration anyway. Leave. You turn to leave Stella's house. Oh, alright. So she probably came home last night, but she left the door open and didn't tell anyone where she was going. I thought I was overreacting this morning. I thought she would have just been sleeping in or something. I can't believe she's actually missing. We're going to the cops. I know they probably won't actually do anything, but we should see if we can get them to start looking for her before we go anywhere else. Oh boy, oh boy. We should make sure the police know Stella's missing. No, because if we go to the cops, that's a whole bunch of questions and they're just gonna be shitty about it, you know? We should check out the mines. I guess there's a decent chance Stella went to find your cousin since they're friends. They're friends. They're not friends. They were totally dating before. I guess you can be friends with the person you're dating. You know what I mean. Leave me alone. Shut up. Come on, I'll drive us. I didn't mean that she was gonna go see Tabitha. I meant that she was gonna go to the broken down mine. You follow Kanika to her van. It isn't long before you find yourselves outside the Scarlet Mines. Oh, the strike. What a sign, buddy! I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet Mine. Yeah, they were roommates, exactly. Better hours now or none at all. Scarlet, more like toilet. Oh! Fucking A. Oh, the cops are here. Well, that's convenient. I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet Mine.
A wall of bodies, picket signs, and megaphones in hand forms a human barricade around the entrance to the Scarlet Mines. Is this a strike? They're striking? It's time Tabitha stopped taking her workforce for granted. I hope it's not weird to talk to them while they're in the middle of all this. Oh, hey Davis. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin. Hail and well met, fellow countrymen. What goes on here? Why are the cops here? Because you know how cops are. Union busting pigs. I've seen Stella, she's missing. Let's just ask that. God, should I say this first one? That's really funny. How goes the strike? Wouldn't you like to know, Pukey? Hey buddy, that was once. You can see for yourself, it's growing strong. A major collapse happened on the property not 2 days ago, and the boss wants us to go on about our work as usual. I'm not going back down there knowing death or serious bodily harm could come at any second. I care more about living than I do about any paycheck. There's a lot that could stand to change around here, and seems like damn near everybody else thinks so too. What are your grievances? Yeah. Oh no, the bottom line. What are your grievances? We'd like competitive pay, 8-hour shifts instead of 12 or more? Fucking hell. Improvements to the sick day and vacation policies. I mean, yeah. That's... Hey, I don't know how current mines work. What's a workday like in a mine, like a modern mine? Are these workers pulling 12-hour plus days? I'm soft. Hey, y'all. I'm a government worker. I'm a desk jockey. I am soft as it gets. I don't know the toils of the common laborer, I'm sorry to say. If modern miners have to deal with 12+ hour days, like fuck that noise. I'm gonna give me a sign, I'll pick it with you. And a thorough safety inspection before any of us step foot underground again. The collapse was way too close to the active mine for me to feel safe down there until I know for sure I won't wind up buried under 2 tons of rock. This place is supported by the labor of folks who are too desperate for work to care about the conditions they work under. It runs them ragged, then spits them out when they're too broken to keep going. I've seen it time and time again. We're gonna change things. There's no reason we should be treated like we're a disposable workforce. If we're the ones making her money, we should be making money too, not just scraping by. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Jesus, Tabitha. That's it? Look, I just need to talk to my cousin. I'd be happy to pass along your demands. Y'all are just being greedy. Tabitha works hard for her money. She's the reason you all have jobs to begin with? Oh, can't even say that. Ugh. Awful. 8 to 12 hours, but more often 10 to 12 hours because mines are constantly running. That's just you looking it up. Different from country to country. Interesting. Sucks. But interesting. Good to know, I guess. I have an aunt who speaks like this. One day at dinner with my aunt, I was talking about how Jeff Bezos has way too much fucking money. And she actually rolled out the, oh, he worked hard for it though. Why should he have to pay extra taxes on it? It's like, motherfucker doesn't pay any taxes. What are you talking about? Anyway, that's a topic for another stream. We're not getting into that, but I know this kind of person. I have an aunt who talks like this. It drives me crazy. Good. Tabitha had this coming. Poor Tabitha. She's had a rough week. I'm behind you folks 100%. I am. I have no horse in this race. I just got to town a few days ago. I have no allegiances. Isn't this a bit of an escalation? Did you try talking to Tabitha first? Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. You don't make $1 billion by working hard. Fuck that. Gets a little complicated when you think about like your Taylor Swifts, because Taylor Swift is a billionaire, right? So like she did the thing, I guess. Like I feel like it's a little more complicated with artists. Cause like if you make it to $1 billion as an artist, then that's, I mean, it still sucks that you have that much fucking money.
But I feel like it's slightly different from, you know, basically running sweatshops. I'm not educated enough about this sort of socio-political issue to really talk about it in depth. But billionaires do suck though, and fuck them. So. Kitty cat. All right, what are we picking? What are we picking? I don't want to say that's it, or y'all are just being greedy, because that kind of sucks. I'm behind you folks 100%. Honestly? Oh, this sucks because Tabitha's also having a hard time of it, you know? You know what? Leave it at that. Why are the cops here? Sheriff Earl, Miss Scarlet requested we supervise the situation. The mine is the source of a lot of jobs in town, and she just wanted to make sure nobody did anything hasty while expressing their concerns. Earl's the old guy, by the way. That's the voice I decided to give him. That's a polite way of saying that they're here to intimidate us. A little reminder from the boss that she owns more than just the coal mines. Hey, deputy. Simmer down. Nobody's here to intimidate anyone, but the Scarlet mines are private property. Miss Scarlet has every right to request some oversight during a tense situation. There's a lot more of us here. There's a lot more of us than there are of you. Fucking yeah, there is. You seen Stella? She's missing. The YouTuber? Yeah, this guy's great, right? He's the one on all the banned from property posters, right? We haven't seen her, and we've been out here all day, so we'd know if she'd come by. We'll make sure to keep an eye out. Can't say we'll be much help, though. We'll just be standing around here for the foreseeable future. Okay, they haven't seen Stella. Let's just go. Should we go talk to Tabitha? I don't know that I'm going to be any help at all to Tabitha right now, so I think... Yeah, Scarlet, more like toilet. This guy's my favorite, though. I like his sign the best. I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet Mine. Are there any ditchlings about? Negative. All right. They haven't seen Stella. Let's just go. That means we don't have to talk to Tabitha. That's fine by me. Who names a mine after themselves anyways? I mean, our great-great-great-grandfather named it. So, yeah. Yeah. It's not even just the mine, it's the town. The town is called Scarlet Hollow. It's named after the Scarlet family. Yeah, it's a generational thing. Oh, I just got an achievement. Visit the mines in episode 4. Okay. I guess that's it for the mines. Come on, I'll drive us back to town and we can figure out our next move from there. Rockefeller over here? Well, clearly not if they don't have enough money to pay for, you know, living wages for these people. Where to next? Let's go. We should make sure the police know Stella's missing. Well, they know. Check in on Oscar and Rosalina. They're going to be too busy getting ready to have seen Stella. Check out the diner. Check out the church. I did want to talk to the preacher at the church because bro can also talk to animals. Church. What do you think Stella decided? What? Do you think Stella decided to get religious all of a sudden? The pastor can also talk to animals. I must speak with him. Okay, we're doing this one. Boop. The pastor can also talk to animals. I must speak with him. Of all the other people out there who can also talk to animals, him? Really? Okay, we can go to the church, but please don't wind up befriending him just because he shares your weird animal thing. I like that she has fully accepted that I can speak to animals now. It's bad enough that you keep bringing Tabitha around with you. I don't want to have to deal with two intensely unlikable people on a regular basis. Oh, any ditchlings about? Well, there's this. Hey, Wayne. How you doing out there, bud? In creepo? No ditchlings, though. Kanika leads the way, taking you up the gradual slope towards the church. All right, where is that weirdo? Hey, buddy. My, 3 visitors at once on a Thursday?
This is unprecedented. Did they have to give this guy, like, The Shining style thriller music? I'm waiting for him to, like, knock me out with some sort of gas and then eat my spleen or something. But there are only two of us. Oh no, were we followed by a ditchling? Were we followed by Wayne? You were. Oh, fucking. Hey, Zane. Sup, old people? Oh, it's just Zane. What are you doing here? All the glimpses of death I've had in the past 2 days have forced me into the midst of an existential crisis, my dudes. I wanted to see if faith held any answers for me. Alas, I have not yet found the solace I seek. Give it time, Zane. It sometimes takes a while for the Lord to work his way into your heart, but when he does, you won't regret letting him in. Be sure to look over those pamphlets I gave you, and of course, I'm always here if you need to talk. Sure thing, Pastor D. Peace, y'all. Radical. Getting sick, gnar. Anyway, we're looking for Stella. She wandered off last night and no one has seen her since. We're starting to get pretty worried. We hoped maybe you or Janie had seen her? Can't speak for Janie, but I'm afraid I've seen neither hide nor hair of Stella. If you'd like to talk to my wife, she's just over by the alpacas. Though, Leon Crom, I was hoping we might be able to talk in private? Sure, what's up? I guess I'll leave you to it while I check in with Janie. Kanika heads off, there's Wayne. Kanika heads off towards Janie and the alpacas, leaving you alone with the nervous pastor. I'm so glad you came. I've never met anyone else who could hear them. You have no idea how long I thought I must have had some kind of insanity. I even thought at one point that it must have been the Lord himself talking to me through them. But they never had anything very insightful to say, so I was disavowed of that pretty early on. Are we sure we're actually talking? Oh my god, so many options. Are you sure we're actually talking to animals? Have we been cursed? Why do we suffer this fate? Have you met Frou Frou, Gretchen, or Pixel? Is your gift why you got into the church? Is that why people think you're creepy because you have the gift? I can't express how much of a relief it is to finally find someone else like me. I hope you don't think the two of us sharing the gift means we're friends. I hope you know that this means the two of us are bonded for life. Best friends. Nobody else understands what it's like to be us. Does Janie know? Great. The one person I've met who shares my talent is a religious weirdo, or remains silent. Okay. Are you sure we're actually talking to animals? Now that I know there are at least two of us, I have no doubt. There have definitely been times in my life when I thought I might just be nuts. But it's so consistent. And I've never exhibited any other signs of insanity. In my most doubting moments, I have considered the possibility that other entities may be using the animals to confuse my faith. But besides a particularly vicious hamster I had growing up, the most an animal has ever tried to convince me to do is give them more food. That sounds about right. So I somehow doubt they're puppets for some otherworldly evil, unless that otherworldly evil wants me to overfeed my pets. Have you met Frou Frou, Gretchen, Pixel? Of course I have. But I learned early on in life not to let on that I have this gift, at least while other humans are around, so I haven't spoken with any of them. Though I get the feeling Frou Frou wouldn't talk to me even if she knew I could understand her. I've tried to befriend the alpacas when no one else is around. Emphasis on tried. They're surprisingly cliquey. Besides that, I try to maintain a low profile, only chatting with the wildlife when I'm sure no one is looking. Interesting. Is that why people think you're creepy? The response to that is, people think I'm creepy? Is your gift why you got into the church? That's a question. It's hard to say. I was raised Baptist by two loving parents and I was always interested in religion, but I've always known about my talents, so I don't know what came first. If anything though, I'd say I'm religious in spite of the gift. It hasn't exactly been easy to square this with a lot of the religious education I've had. For instance, a lot of religious leaders will tell you that only humans have souls. Well, you and I both know that's not true, though I suppose that gets into a whole different conversation about what exactly a soul is. But those are conversations and I'm glad to leave to the scholars. I'm just a simple small-town pastor. I'm just a simple small-town pastor. All I know is my alpacas and the teachings of the Lord. I should have given this guy that voice. Shit. I don't need to ask the big questions anymore. I just have to help people through their daily lives. Can you express how much of a relief it is? I don't know that that's true. I don't want to be mean. We're definitely not best friends. Does Janie know? Janie, no. Nope, I don't believe there should be secrets between man and wife. So I'll have to tell her one day. But there hasn't been a good time yet. Building a life in Scarlet Hollow has been a difficult process, and the last thing I need to do is add the stress of her husband being some kind of circus act. Tulip, on the other hand, I'm starting to have my suspicions that she might share this gift. Tulip. There have been some particularly nasty rats in the church lately, and she said some things that have led me to believe she might be able to understand them. Did you name your daughter Tulip? Oh. I guess we could just ask her, right? Like... He's interrupted by the sounds of a snapping twig and a high-pitched giggle, partly muffled by the underbrush on the edge at the property. Tulip, come out of there. You know you're not supposed to play in the woods. Tulip glances back into the woods, quiet as she hesitates. Tulip, are you going to be good? Are we going to skip story time tonight? I am not going to give this child a childlike voice, I'm sorry. I'll be good. You don't have to skip story time. I won't go into the woods, I promise. I know you won't, Tulip, because you know it's too dangerous for little girls in there. Why don't you go help Mama with the alpacas? It's just about time they got fed. You can give them hay. Hooray. Tulip smiles broadly, seemingly excited by the prospect, and hurries off. Oh, there's so many of them over there now. Sorry I had to have a firm parenting moment just then. She's been trying to run off into the woods, those woods a lot lately, and it's really dangerous even for adults. Well, not with Wayne's there. There's this massive trash dump not too far past the trees, but it must be at least 50 years old, so it's all grown over and looks like it's part of the landscape. But if you accidentally walk on it, you might find yourself falling into a hip-deep mound of rusty cans and broken glass. Oh, jeez. How big a trash dump are we talking? Would a weekend of hard work clear it out? Maybe if you had construction equipment and a team of professionals. It's a big area, and I have no idea how deep it goes. In the meantime, I'm just making sure Tulip knows not to go near it. What were you saying about the church rats? Yes, the rats. So you and I are used to the sort of chatter we hear from wildlife. It's usually nothing that needs to be paid attention to. These rats, there's something so sinister about them. And they must be huge, judging by the sound of them scurrying around in there. Those are ditchlings. Tulip had never shown evidence of the ability before. She's never responded to the alpacas or engaged in conversations with birds. In retrospect, she could have been hiding it, the way I did growing up. Because I know she's been talking to the rats. She calls them her friends, has been drawing all these pictures of them. Really ghastly things. Those are ditchlings. I tried to bring it up with her, but she just gets this little smile and doesn't say a word, like it's her fun little secret. It's all innocent enough in the grand scheme of things, but I'm pretty sure they also live out in that trash heap. And ever since she started talking about her friends, she's been trying to sneak out there. I'm concerned she's gonna get hurt or catch some kind of disease. Oh boy. Are you sure they're rats? Yeah. I think so. The pastor shifts uncomfortably for a moment. I hope so. What have they been saying? They like to try to goad me into crying or becoming depressed. What the fuck? Dude, they like to try to goad me into crying or becoming depressed. They watch me through unseen holes and make fun of me and try to figure out how to press my buttons. Fucking hell, buddy. It's annoying, but easy enough to block out, especially when I'm praying. I don't think they're a good influence on Tulip, though. She's gotten quiet and secretive ever since she started talking to them. Classic rats, yeah, sure. Remember that scene in Ratatouille when he starts controlling Remy, and then while he's making Remy chop an onion, he also starts telling Remy how useless he is? That was a fun scene, right? Classic rats. Ha ha ha. Christ. I'd hate to think what they say to her when I'm not around to hear. Have you actually seen them? No, but I don't need to. I lived in a dorm that had rats once. You never see them, but the church has all the signs of an infestation, and there's no mistaking the sound of little creatures stampeding through the walls. I've left out some humane rat traps, but they're too smart for them. All it's done is waste peanut butter. Uh-huh. And I caught a possum in one. Poor thing. Possums are never very bright, but at least he got a nice big scoop of peanut butter out of the ordeal. Aw, baby. Has Janie heard them? She's not in the church very often. She's usually in town doing her jobs until late, and we spend our evenings in the house. It's just me and Tulip all day long. Janie knows Tulip has made some strange little friends, but I think it's an imagination. But thinks it's an imagination game. I was hoping I'd sort out the rat issue before she could get suspicious, but they're persistent, so I may have to hire an exterminator if I can get the money for one. I hope it doesn't have to come to that. This is really creepy, dude. Have you tried befriending them? Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe I could try talking to them. You should talk to Tulip about the gift. I'm sure both of us could have used some guidance growing up. This is fair. Right? You're right. I grew up with this ability. If anyone can help her understand not to engage with evil little creatures like the rats that are eating God's house from the inside out, it's me. I can handle this. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Kanika walking back to the two of you. She must have finished talking to Janie. Janie says she hasn't seen Stella either, so we'd better get going. Hope your talk with the pastor went well. Yes, we had a great conversation. I appreciate you all stopping by, even if it wasn't under the best circumstances. I'll let y'all be on your way. And I hope Stella turns up soon. I'll put in some good prayers with the big man for her. Yeah, alright. Thoughts and prayers. The fuck out of here. You could help us. Like, you could actually get out on your own 2 feet and help us find her. But no, thoughts and prayers? Alright. Cool. Kanika starts back down the path to town, and you follow. Okay, now that we've put some distance between us and the church, what did he want to talk to you about? He didn't say anything weird, did he? Nosy, aren't you? Let the man have his... He just wanted to talk about our shared gift. Everyone in this town is so mean to him. He's a nice guy. Tulip's apparently made some weird imaginary friends. We might want to check it out later this week. Kids make up imaginary friends all the time. Pastor Daniel says that there's a rat infestation in the church, and that the rats are her friends. I don't know, it seemed weird. Okay, as much as I'd hate going back there, I guess that's a loose lead. If we don't have anything else to investigate once we found Stella and... Kanika pauses. Once we've checked out the clinic, then maybe we can look around the church. Let's not get too distracted until we find Stella, though. Where to next? Don't need to talk to the cops, don't need to talk to Oscar. Let's go to the diner. Good idea. Folks tend to congregate there. Maybe we'll run into someone who's seen Stella. Hey, look at all these people. Shouldn't you be at the strike? The diner is busy, the small booths packed with miners. Once again, just want to point out the amazing prices in this diner. Look at this. Fancy City coffee for $2. Sunday pancake special for $3. Are you kidding me? Crazy. Let's see. Hey. Oh, it's this guy. It's the handsome guy. Hey, I hope you weren't planning on spending any quality time in the diner today. Looks like we'll be hosting a meeting for the foreseeable future. Hey, Avery. All right. I guess this is where the miners are setting up shop, huh? This is great for business. These fellas can have as much free coffee as they can drink if they keep piling in like this. The miners didn't even notice you enter the diner, and instead of speaking in hushed voices, argue with each other loudly enough for you to easily overhear. Which one's Harrison? I guess this one. I guess the shift schedules are pretty brutal, and I'd like more vacation days. I'd love to be able to see my family around the holidays, and better health benefits would be amazing. What if she decides to fire us all? All of us. Hey, careful folks. Smith just let me know that the boss's cousin over there was snooping around the mine. Let's put this discussion on ice until we know we won't be overheard. Guys. The conversation cuts out, an uncomfortable silence falling over the diner as the miners watch you with suspicion. Miners in the diner. Weigh in on Harrison's situation. What do you want to do, Harrison? Join the strike, Harrison. Unite with your fellow workers. Hell yeah. Hey, this is a private conversation. But you're right. Even if you are the boss's cousin and I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, the strike is only going to work if all of us stand together. Harrison, what do you say? I'll have to call my family to see what they say. That's this one. My sister's tuition is riding on this job, but I'm pretty convinced at this point. If you really think it'll work, I'm down. Zax claps her on the shoulder. Good to hear it, kid. Hey, have any of you seen Stella? She's missing. The YouTuber? Everyone knows her as the YouTuber. No, we ain't seen her. And as you can see, we've got a lot going on today. We'd appreciate it if you didn't butt in. Harrison's voice drops to a barely audible mumble. I hope she's okay. She hasn't been around, but I'll let you know if I hear anything. About the strike. Look, Pukey, I don't care how well-intentioned Smith thinks you are. And while I appreciate you pushing Harrison in the right direction, I'll be damned if we talk business in front of you. It ain't even about what I think of you, really. You'll always be the boss's cousin, and that's the only thing that matters here. Fair, honestly. The mine fails, none of you are even going to have jobs left to strike over. Look, I support you guys, but maybe you can save this until next week. Tabitha's mom just died, and this whole strike thing is hardly fair. I may be the boss's cousin, but I support the strike. Do you think I like Tabitha? You've met her. I don't have a horse in this race. I don't know anything. Maybe I can convince Tabitha that I'm not a snitch. Drop it. I'm gonna drop it. I guess we should get going. Okay. You turn and leave the diner, Kanika trailing close behind you. Still no sign of Stella. Oh boy. Hey, what time is it? We're coming up on 3 hours of stream, which is more or less where I stop pretty much every time I stream, actually. I like to keep a nice tight 3 hours going. So, what should I do? What's the plan here? Should I keep going? A little bit more. Let's go until Twitch bugs me about ads. Supposed to get tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Let's go talk to Oscar and Rosalina. Yes, the place your oh-so-generous cousin decided was suitable for habitation. Sorry, I know she's your family and everything, but with what Oscar and Rosalina have been through this week, I just couldn't believe she'd even suggest something like that. Oh, you don't get far before the sound of growling and desperate hisses grab your attention. Pixel, no! Get away from me! I'm supposed to be an indoor cat. I'm not supposed to see things like you. You don't even talk, you freak. Fucking punt that thing into next year. Pixel! You turn to see a ditchling approach a cornered Pixel in an alley. He must have slipped out of the library with everyone else last night. The ditchling, fucking hell, look at that. The ditchling, distracted from its hunt by your arrival, cranes its neck to face you, its eyes settling on you with alien indifference. In the distance, you hear the furious patter of many feet approaching. You won't be alone for long. Quit it! Fuck off! Hey, quit it! The words feel meek as they leave your mouth, and the ditchling, unaffected, turns back to its cornered prey. I'm grabbing Pixel, yeah! More animals! Look at them all! Before you can react, a small pack of dogs round the corner. Fuck it up! Damn, that is gruesome. Holy shit. They pounce on the creature, pulling it from the wall, and then taking turns biting and tearing at it until it's ripped to shreds. Fuck. Their task complete, they saunter towards you. What the? What are Daisy and Scraps? Scraps! What are Daisy and Scraps doing out here? Are they leading some sort of ditchling hunting dog gang? I lived! Yay, Pixel! Pixel, you got out of the library. Oh, you poor cat, come here. Baby! Pixel cautiously walks towards your group before clambering into your arms. He has a comfortable heft to him. I see how it is. Everyone likes Leanne Crom, even the cats. So this one's Daisy, I guess. I'm not going to give each and every dog a stupid voice, I'm sorry. We found him last night, terrified and shaking in a bush outside the library. I wasn't that scared. I've even been helping out. Scraps! Scraps for mayor! Little Pixel here has been volunteering as a scout. Don't worry, we were always right around the corner. Those creatures only like to strike out when they have numbers, but they're hardly very bright. We made sure the little guy was taken care of till the humans were awake. Do you all know where he's supposed to be? So you're the Scraps I've heard so much about. Yay. The one and only. This here is Daisy, and we've got a few other concerned locals with us as well. Just making sure the cats and dogs of the Holler are well cared for, considering recent events. There are more of those things in the woods every day, popping out of the innocent bodies of what used to be dogs like us.
Jesus. He's done us a fine service. But you'd best make sure to keep Pixel inside from here on out. I've got a feeling things are only gonna get worse from here. Like to see you try. I was an indoor cat, but now that I got a taste of the outdoors, I will never be satisfied by the indoor life. Cats, am I right? But maybe I can wait till all the monsters are gone. Good, Pixel. You know what? I'm gonna stop it here because this is definitely something Azo wants to see, even if he doesn't know it. So, here's how it's gonna work. Actually, yeah. We're gonna stop it here. So, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I feel like the end of my streams always come to a very abrupt end. I feel like I need to watch more streamers to figure out how to close out a stream. But I think this has been fun. We've had fun, right? I've had fun. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's always a blast seeing all y'all enjoying the stuff I do, enjoying the stupid voices I make. And I'm back next week because we're gonna keep doing more of this. Tomorrow is Proximate, which is a weird little horror sci-fi game I found on Steam. It looks weird as hell. We're gonna give it a spin tomorrow. If I truly hate it, we're gonna move to something different, as is my rule. I'll only play stuff I like. But yeah, if you want to see me try to figure out some weird horror sci-fi shit, like analog horror type stuff, come hang out tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. EDT, same time as today. And I think that's about it. So we're gonna find someone to raid out to. Let's see who's live. Open up my thingamajig. I should see if anyone's playing this, shouldn't I? Let's see. Go to my channel. Go to Scarlet Hollow. One other person is maybe playing this? Okay. It looks like they started 12 minutes ago, so I think they're gonna start playing this really, really quickly. Or really, really, soon. So, let's, maybe let's raid to them. Unless a good friend is streaming right now. Oh, Danny's live. Ambi is also live. Well, how do I want to play this? I'll open you up. Sorry, I'm being indecisive here. Test stream. What's Ambi up to? Potion Shop Simulator. Started 5 minutes ago. I mean... I've raided to them before, and I've never raided to this person before. You know what? I'll just apologize to my viewers. I'm gonna stop that. Firefox. I'm gonna raid to this person. And hope that they enjoy. So, raid is live. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's been a blast. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. And we're gonna be playing some cool games. Bye!